Share the spirit on Channel 3.
Good afternoon. The value of the U.S. dollar on foreign markets hit a new low today.
Live from the News Center, this is the Channel 3 News. From the television news leader in Central Illinois, the Channel 3 News at 10 with Jerry Slade, Suzanne Reed, Judy Fraser Weather, and Chris Whitlick Sports.
Good evening. Officials of the United Auto Workers Union say a strike.
From the television news leader in Central Illinois, the Channel 3 News with Molly Hall, John Valenciano Weather, and John Mayo Sports.
The Great Flood of 1993 may be just a memory for some, but the training continues for those.
Tell you what happened next at 10.
From the television news leader in Central Illinois, this is the Channel 3 News at 10.
Good evening. The Decatur celebration is in full swing tonight and is expected to draw a crowd of thousands to the city's downtown.
From Central Illinois' news leader, this is 3 News at 6.
And why? Plus, Janet Reno. Can Janet Reno save the day? She's in Miami trying to resolve the alien issue.
And this little Decatur girl was murdered 5 years ago. Now sources say police are closer than ever to catching her killer.
From Central Illinois' news leader, this is 3 News at 10.
Decatur police are hot on the trail of a killer they say is responsible for the murder of this 3-year-old Decatur girl.
Serving Champaign-Urbana, Danville, and Decatur, this is The Morning Show on WCIA 3, your news leader.
Workers in one Christian County
3 is coming right up.
You're watching The Morning Show live on WCIA 3 with Matt Metcalf, Jennifer Hendricks, and meteorologist Robert Reese with weather on the 3s. This is WCIA 3, your news leader.
Corporations forecast is coming up next.
You're watching WCIA 3, your news leader, with Michael Marsh, Jennifer Roscoe, Storm Tracker Weather with Judy Fraser, and Jason Elliott on sports. This is WCIA 3, News at 6.
We've got lots of...
You're watching WCIA 3, your news leader, with Jennifer Roscoe, Dave Benton, Storm Tracker Weather with meteorologist Robert Reese, and Adam Mikulich on sports. This is WCIA 3, News at 10. Watching WCIA 3, your news leader, with Tanisha Shade, Storm Tracker Weather with Kaylee Dion, and Aaron Bennett on sports. This is WCIA 3, News at 10. And now, from the WCIA 3 Storm Tracker Weather Center, this is your forecast first.
Well, good evening. Most of the heavy rainfall has finally stopped. Our forecast first.
Now, on WCIA 3 News.
It's just unbelievable.
Cancer patients are left in the cold. Why hot water isn't essential at this medical center.
You don't expect that in a small town like this. You really don't.
And a woman is sexually assaulted during her walk. How it's sending shockwaves through this small community. Plus, state workers may not take Governor Quinn to court over pay raises. We'll tell you what's changed.
Caring, connected, committed. This is WCIA 3 News at 10.
Provide the basics, that's all.
This cancer patient says a Danville hospital is ignoring the essentials. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Roscoe. Dave is off tonight. The patient is undergoing treatment at Provena, and later find out what extra baggage a woman picked up from jail.
Live from WCIA 3 News. Caring, connected, committed. Jennifer Roscoe, Dave Benton. Weather with meteorologist Jennifer Ketchmark and Aaron Bennett with sports. You're watching WCIA 3 News at 10.
Your local news leader, Jennifer Roscoe, Dave Benton, and weather with meteorologist Derek Faber. You're watching WCIA 3 News at 5 in high definition.
Your WCIA 3 Forecast First, sponsored by Matex Heating and Cooling.
Well, good evening to you. Temperatures, chilly.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
They get to earn a paycheck, they gain self-respect and growth.
You could soon be driving around with only one license plate, but that might be...
Watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6:30.
It's time to get you up to speed on the
local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 9 on X49.
Sexual assault is really an epidemic in our country.
And it's happening on the U of I's campus. Now one student has been arrested for it. Good evening, I'm Jessica Coons. A doctoral student is...
From your local news leader, Jennifer Roscoe, Dave Benton. Weather with meteorologist Derek Faber and Aaron Bennett on sports. You're watching WCIA 3 News at 10 in high definition.
As Central Illinois' most accurate for the 5th year running, this is your WCIA 3 Forecast First, sponsored by Napleton's Kia of Urbana.
Well, here in Champaign and across Central Illinois, I've been noticing.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 10 in high definition.
That's my baby, and I'm putting him in your hands, and you're responsible for him, and I need to...
Potential flood.
Plus, they just missed going to state last year. Now this team is making sure it doesn't happen again. How they are fighting for redemption.
Live from your local news leader, Jennifer Roscoe, Aaron Bennett, Central Illinois' most accurate forecast, and Brett Barnes on sports. You're watching WCIA 3 News at 10. In your local news leader, this is the morning show on WCIA 3 News. Live from your local news leader, Christy Batista, Aaron Eads, and Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Adam Claybach. You're watching the morning show on WCIA 3. As farmers face gas first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, good afternoon, good evening to you. Showers.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
After more than a month of testimony and evidence, federal prosecutors and Brent Christian's
first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, all is calm, albeit a warm Monday, or I should have
doors.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
We're hitting the reset button on the war on drugs.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 9 on X49.
I like all the different colors on the cars and...
Forecast first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Beautiful night, Friday night out there. A lot of people probably enjoying being outside
for the Champaign County Fair.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 10.
Integrating our services like this, I think, is a very healthy
Live from your local news leader, Jessica Coons, Paul Cicchini, Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Kevin Lighty and Brett Behrens on sports. You're watching WCIA 3 News at 10.
Decatur City Council unanimously voted to approve its 2020.
This is Channel 3.